Hello everyone, this is Patrick Willard once again with the California Inland Empire Council. I promised I would show you guys how to make a very easy Mother's Day breakfast that scouts of all ages can do. However, disclaimer, if you are a younger scout who is not using the cooktop yet, please consult with your parents, okay? Believe me, Mom will be much happier coming out here and helping you make Mother's Day breakfast for her, as opposed to you accidentally hurting yourself or burning the house down. So you have been warned. Okay, so the first thing that you gotta do when you're making the breakfast is you gotta take care of the orange juice. Now I'm fortunate enough that I have an orange tree, so I have picked and strained many oranges, but I'm gonna show you how to do one, okay? If you don't have a juicer, you can of course peel the oranges and put them in a blender and do it that way. If you don't have that, you can always cut it in half and just like that, but you will have to strain out seeds. So what I'm going to show you is how to do this. So we're going to put it nice and firm on the cutting board. You can take your knife, watch your fingers, okay, and you're just going to cut down, okay, across like that, and there you go. All right, and you got your two halves of an orange, okay, and then you put it on here, squeeze out the goodness, okay, and then you throw away the hull, okay. All right. Now, if you are using fresh oranges, be sure to put the oranges in the freezer for a couple hours so they get cold, so your orange juice gets cold. And then once you have some orange juice, you pour it out into a nice cup. Now, one thing you will notice when you're making orange juice is that it takes a lot of oranges to make juice. This was 6 oranges that were this sized. So if you are going to use fresh oranges, keep that in mind. Okay, so now what I need to do is clean up the cutting board because we don't want orange juice on our bread. Okay, we'll just get that cleaned up real quick. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make something called egg in a basket or toad in a hole, depending on where you're from. Okay, first you're gonna need is some bread. Okay, you're gonna take your bread. Now, if you have a fancy dancy heart-shaped cookie cutter, now would be a good time to break it out. If not, you can always just cut a hole in the middle of the bread with a knife, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this guy, put it in the middle, you're gonna cut that out, okay? Get it in there. You're gonna take this part out, and there you go. There is our hole for our toad, okay? So, to do this, what we gotta do is we're gonna take our egg and we're gonna put him over here, over there, okay? Stay still. But first we have to butter our bread, because the whole idea is you're making the toast and the egg in one nice little package. So I have some margarine here. If you want to use regular butter, go ahead. If you want to use olive oil, go ahead. Find out what your mom prefers. And then you're going to spread it on, just like you're making toast or a grilled cheese sandwich or anything like that. Okay? Be sure you get all of the little bits. Okay? Now what we're going to do is come on over here. We're going to take our butter with us. Okay, and we are going to turn on our pan. Okay, put some of that butter inside. Okay, and you're going to want to let your pan heat up for a little while. Don't wait a long time, but you want to let it heat up for a bit. Okay, all right. And once your butter starts melting like this, okay, you want to set your pan at like medium high-ish, somewhere in there. Okay. And what you're going to do is we're going to take our bread and we're going to put it butter side down. Okay? Like that. There we go. And at that same time, what we're going to do is we're going to butter the back side of the bread. Now, with this, you don't have to be quite as precise because we don't want to burn our fingers. Just do the best you can. Okay? Pick up some off there. There we go. All right, there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to leave that there for a minute. Okay? Because what's going to happen is that butter is causing the bread to basically cook and become toast. Okay? So now, get rid of this, okay? Or you can make yourself a little piece of toast later, up to you. Okay? And we've got that set, so we need to set the area. We're going to use this as the platter. So put Mom's plate inside, get her a knife. Oh, get her a knife without orange juice gunk on it. Get her a clean knife, okay? With a fork. Okay, and then of course the juice. Okay, so now what we want to do is check up on this guy, see how he's doing. Okay, can you hear the sizzle? Can you hear that? Okay, that means that it is egg time. Okay, now if you have never cooked an egg, once again, talk to an older sibling or one of your parents about this, because, you know, if you've never done it before, you can make quite a mess. But what I will suggest is, you see a lot of people in restaurants, you crack them on the side. Don't do that. You end up with little pieces of egg in your food. It's not fun. We're on a nice flat surface, and we're going to aim for right in the middle, and there we go. All right. Now you definitely want to make sure that your hole is full. So you might have to jiggle things around a little bit, and that's okay. All right. Okay, what we're trying to do, there we go, is get it so that that egg cooks, so that when we flip it, everything will look perfect. Okay. Now eggs do like salt, so be sure to get your handy dandy snowman-shaped salt shaker, because eggs do like salt. There we go. Okay. And you're just going to leave that for a little while. And the fun part about eggs is I can't tell you how long it's going to cook. It's going to depend on how hot your stove is, what type of pan you're using, how old your eggs are, everything like that. You're just going to kind of have to eyeball it. And it's even a little bit harder right now because we're dealing with the bread in there. So I'm going to give this maybe another 20 seconds or so before I give it the flip. So I hope you guys are having a happy Friday and you're getting ready for Mother's Day. I know we're all getting kind of sick and tired of being cooped up in the house, so that's one reason why I was trying to do something fun like this. You know, hopefully we'll be getting back to regular scouting here real soon. So let's give this guy the flip. Okay. Make sure everything is not stuck. It's not. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now eggs can sense fear. Over. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. Now I maybe wanted to let that in there a little longer, but you know what? It's too late now. We're just going to keep going. Okay, and you're going to want to give that another couple minutes. Where is that? There it is. Okay. You're going to want to give that another couple minutes so that it can finish cooking on both sides. Okay. With your toast, you can get it toasted to wherever Mom might like it. I know my mom doesn't like her toast very dark, so this is probably fine for her. So yeah, here we go. We should be ready to go. First step, again, like I said last time we were cooking, you don't take hot things to where they're going. You bring the plate that they're going to the hot things. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this off. Okay? So that is now off. And now we're going to get the plate. Take the plate. You're going to bring this over here. And then once again, make sure that nothing is stuck. It shouldn't be. Get underneath it, and voila! There you go. One egg in a basket with a cool heart-shaped egg, ready for Mother's Day. Okay? Feel free to make this for Mom. She will probably be impressed. The most important part of the Mother's Day breakfast, though, we will not be filming, which is you are going to take this into your mom very, very carefully. And while she eats breakfast, you are going to come back and do all of these dishes, because it's not really Mother's Day if she has to come back out here and do the dishes. I will see you guys on Monday. You have a great day.